business did get taken care of last night in Milwaukee. No Trae Young, no Giannis either way. Outside, the Hog Mollies gathered. They all joined in the Deer District. They were all going to enjoy a Game 5 outside the arena. So we said our man with the boots on the ground, Aidan. Aidan texted me yesterday. He said, hey, Merez, I'm going to go back to the Deer District. Would you rather you guys play tomorrow or wait for DA to return? I said, no. We want the instant reaction. We want to hear what happened in the Deer District last night this morning. So Aidan was nice enough to go down there, as you pointed out, looking important with no actual credential, with no actual affiliation to anybody, other than the fact that he's a great young DA show listener who's helped us out and been willing to help out as a college student. So Aidan went to the Deer District again. I have no idea. I didn't want to listen to this ahead of time. I wanted to give it a first over on the air, honest reaction, and had to talk again to the Bucks fans on the ground. Game 5 at the Deer District. Here it is.
This is Muse from the radio. How would you describe Trae Young's hairstyle?
Woo! He looks like a little baby boy.
How would you describe Trae Young's hairstyle?
I heard it the other day, dirty Q-tip. I think that's perfect.
It's the worst. You could fill it in with a Sharpie better.
How would you describe Trae Young's hairstyle?
80s.
It's being pretty kind.
I know. It looks like a mop I used to do a Swiffer my floors.
It looks like a lick on Q-tip. Like, you know, you use a Q-tip and like someone licked on it. That's what it looks like. It looks like a cat hairball.
For that young, it's a little concerning to have that hair thinning like that, but I think it really represents his craziness and childlike demeanor.
Wow. How would you describe Trae Young's hairstyle?
It's just the worst thing I ever seen.
Would you give Giannis your own ACL if he needed it?
I'll give them both of them.
You know what? My knees are pretty bad, and I got the knee braces on, so hey, whatever it takes to get them going.
Would you give Giannis your own ACL if he needed it?
Without a doubt. I don't think I have my right one. Absolutely. Giannis is a god, a Greek god.
Probably, yeah.
You don't sound too confident.
I mean, would I be able to walk still? If yes, then yes.
Quick trivia. Do you know why the Bucks' alternate uniforms are blue?
Oh, because of all the waters that converge here in Milwaukee. It's like represents all the different waterways. My friend just told me about that.
It's the Brewers! The Brewers! Go Brewers, baby!
And last one. Do you know why the Bucks' alternate uniforms are blue?
No, but I really like them. I'm actually trying to find one of them, actually. So,
not bad.
if you know where I can find one, let me know.
What radio station are you?
CBS Sports Radio.
Oh, yes!
Jim Rome? The DA show.
Find out on Jim Rome show. But you're
CBS. It's the DA show.
yeah, I'm going to be on a Jim Rome show tomorrow. And there's no doubt about it.
Well done. That was the best one. The best boots on the ground yet. The guy at the end, having no idea who we are, but clearly thinks he's going to be on the Jim Rome show, made it. And I would say a theme early there, Bogues, inebriation. I mean, the Swiffer lines, the Q-tip lines, and a good job by Aidan asking about the blue uniforms, which were obviously a theme on the show earlier this week.
Well, I've got to ask and go back to the gentleman who referenced a licked on Q-tip. Now, is that a thing? Like he said it like it happens often that people somehow lick a Q-tip. What do you mean you're supposed to?
You didn't know this?
Brad's shaking his head too. What do you mean you're supposed to lick on a Q-tip?
Oh, you're not supposed
what are we
to
talking?
Folks, you're not supposed to put a dry Q-tip in your mouth. You're supposed to lick it and then put it in your mouth. Put it in your ear. And it's supposed to moisturize, and that's how you get most of the stuff.
Since when?
Forever.
Since the beginning of Q-tips.
Yes, it's the beginning
Is
of
that written on the box somewhere?
That's well known by everybody. You don't put a dry Q-tip in your ear.
Not by me. I have never in my life, and I use a Q-tip every time I get out of the shower, I have never pre-licked it. I just put it right in my ear. My ear's already wet from the shower.
Okay, well, that helps.
I
it has
think
to be
that
moist.
would be, yeah.
Yeah, that would help. You know it has to be
Then
moist.
you're fine.
You're not putting a dry in. But yeah, a lot of people, when they don't get out of the shower, it's like this. And you lick it a little bit, and then you put it in there.
It's got fur on it. That's disgusting. Why would I ever put that in my mouth?
First of all, you're not sitting there sucking on it like a lollipop. It's in and out of your mouth in about 2 seconds. So the fur ain't in the mouth. Yeah, that's absolutely what you do. Everybody's known that from the beginning of time. The fact that you never heard of a licked on Q-tip is quite troubling. But you're still doing it right because you're getting out of the shower and it's wet. Well, now you learned something new. And this feels good. This feels good that you're learning. Well, if you're doing it out of the shower, it doesn't matter. Pete, are you aware of the moist Q-tip?
I am not.
What?
Wow,
You guys are raising
50%.
kids. You guys are raising kids, and you didn't even know that a Q-tip has to be moist.
I was always told
Hey.
never put a Q-tip in your ear.
So how do you clean your ears? You get the big sucking vacuum thing.
Yeah.
Everybody always says that, right?
That's what he has
He's right.
Bridget
Or you
for.
clean it with like a washcloth or something.
A washcloth? You can't dig in there with a washcloth.
Clean it with your finger in the shower.
Yo, I gotta look at your ears when I get back to studio.
Yeah, yo.
You probably
Do you really
I know.
want to?
You probably got a potato farm in those things, man.
I have very
Well, and it
clean
sounds like
nights.
you're going elbow deep in there, which might explain some of the reasons and some of the things that you don't know,
Oh,
that you've
I
knocked the
dig
knowledge
deep.
out with your Q-tip.
I dig deep. I tickle the skull. There's no doubt about it.
What's that line from Friends where Chandler says you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance?
Yes,
As he talks
exactly.
to Joey, but
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
that might be good advice.